In one of the poorest corners of an African city, there lived a boy named Temba. Every evening, as the sun dipped behind the crumbling rooftops, the streets came alive with the smell of roasted corn, the laughter of children, and the sound of struggle. Temba was only 12, but his eyes carried the wisdom of someone who had seen too much. His mother sold vegetables by day and washed clothes by night, while Temba polished shoes on the roadside, saving every coin he could find. But there was something strange about Temba's street. A single broken streetlight that had stopped working years ago. Everyone avoided that corner after dark, saying it was cursed. Thieves hid there, and people whispered that spirits passed by when the night grew quiet. Yet every evening, when others hurried home, Temba stayed under that broken lamp, studying from an old torn notebook. He dreamed of becoming an engineer, to fix the very lights that failed his street. Passers-by often mocked him. "Boy," they would say, "you can't fix a city that doesn't care about you." Temba would smile and reply, "Maybe not today, but someday the city will see my light." One night, a wealthy man's car broke down near that same dark corner. Fearful, he stepped out, and there was Temba, still reading under the useless lamp. The man asked, "Why sit here in the dark?" Temba replied softly, "Because light doesn't always come from a bulb, sir. Sometimes it comes from hope." The man was struck by his words. He learned that Temba repaired old radios and flashlights to pay for his mother's medicine. Without saying a word, the man handed him a card and drove away. A week later, Temba was called to the city council office. The same man was waiting there, an engineer and philanthropist. He offered Temba a scholarship to school. Tears filled his mother's eyes as she said, "You see, my son, light always finds those who believe." Years passed, the city changed. New roads were built and bright streetlights now shone across every corner. And under one of those glowing lamps stood a young engineer, Temba, fixing the same streetlight that had once left him in darkness. As people passed by, they whispered, "That is the boy who studied in the dark so that our children could live in the light." And that night, as the stars watched over the shining city, the wind carried Temba's voice softly through the streets. Never curse the darkness, just find the courage to light a small flame.